Guten Tag and welcome back everybody to Busterland Modded Minecraft 1.10 with yours truly Buster. Hello guys, how are you doing? It is night again, of course it is, what else should it be? And in today's episode I want to actually make what I intended to do last time. So, the following problem I encountered while playing the game and watching the stuff running. Right now we don't have any ores left that needs processing. Yeah, just coal, prosperity, lapis, okay. Inferium, not really that much. And the inferium is over there, of course. But when we have a regular ore that will get processed in these sag mills. I did it with filters over here, so we have the different ores going into the sag mill. Then they get crushed into their grits or powdered counterparts. And because we have these dark steel bolts in here, we have a very high chance for additional outputs. Meaning, if we, for example, crush a diamond ore, without this, we get 1 diamond and that's it. If we do it with the balls, we have the chance, 50% chance of a second diamond and 200% chance of bonus output. And that way you can get up to 4 diamonds, I think, from 1 ore instead of 1. That is awesome. And I'm constantly running out of these balls. These are just manually made. As well as the dark steel. We only have 4 dark steel left and 24 dark steel bolts. The dark steel bolts get automatically transferred in there. I implemented that. If you want to do something similar, you need to enable compare damage. Otherwise, they won't go in. So I did that. Everything is now stacked up to 64 dark steel balls. But we have no method of doing that automatically. We don't know how much dark iron we have in the system. We don't know, or the system does not know, if it should produce more dark iron if it runs out, and so on and so on. So we have to come up with a solution for that. It is still night. Wow. Okay. So I think. So first of all, we need to automatically produce dark iron. Dark iron is produced in an alloy smelter. Let's see, where is the recipe? Here. From iron ingot, coal powder and obsidian. Iron, as you can see here, we have tons and tons. Obsidian, we have tons as well. Whoa! That was not my intention. 7,174, and we can produce more if we need. What? Again a zombie? Now I have to look at it. Prevents spawning. Zombie. What's this then? What? You got to be kidding me. Is the system not working? Show range. Oh, the range is huge. Whoa. Up to there. You see the white border? There's no way a zombie can spawn in this area and come over here. I don't know what is wrong here. And a concussion creeper. You don't belong here as well. Thank you very much, though. I needed that desperately. The base is kinda unsafe. Oh no, we actually want to do it down here. So I think what we need to do is produce dark steel automatically and crush coal into coal powder automatically if we ever run out of that. So iron and obsidian we looked at already. Coal. Here, coal powder, just 222, but tons of coal. So we need to come up with something to automatically do that. We want to do it in a way that a detector is checking, let's see, if we have dark steel in the system. So this is checking for dark steel. Let's say for right now, it should check if we have more than 0. I have all dark steel in my inventory, so it's not happening. Boop. Now you can see the light is on. The detector checks if the system has more than 0 dark steel, and that way it triggers. Now all we have to do now is build a system that activates on redstone signal that will produce dark steel. We need an alloy smelter for that. I built one already here. So we need an alloy smelter for that. Let's think about, we need a relay for it. So it activates only on redstone. A relay. Oh, we don't have. Crap. Machine casing. Start. Good. Finished. Relay. Good. All right. So let's see. The relay will end up here. The relay should activate with redstone signal. Now it works. You can see the green bars here. When it activates, it should feed the necessary ingredients for dark steel into an alloy smelter, which would be coal powder. Well, that was a crash and a half if I ever seen one. My whole computer shut down and restarted. So I try to continue where it stopped. Although it seems I talked for more than I actually built. So we have to redo things here. Yeah, we built the filter, okay. What we didn't do is build the relay. Although I already told you what we need the relay for, we need to rebuild it. That is really weird. Relay. That was really a hard crash. I never encountered a crash like that with Minecraft. Not even once. So, activate with redstone signal. We have that here. Now we need the exporter and the alloy smelter. The alloy smelter smelts all the stuff. The exporter will export the needed ingredients into the alloy smelter when it receives a redstone signal. Well, that's not entirely true. Everything that is on that part of the relay button, of the relay block, will only work if the relay is on. So as long as this relay is green, this exporter will work. If this is off, this will cut off from the system, so it doesn't work at all. Stack upgrade, so we only always have a stack of blocks in there. Iron, coal powder, I grabbed that already after the crash, and obsidian. Oh, and I recognized another problem. You can see here 644 obsidian, but over 7,000 here. The reason for that is this thing is not connected to the system. It's just there on the wall. So I have to change that, but not this time. So we need iron, coal powder, and obsidian in here. It already works. Although the coal powder is just... it gives only always one stack. Are we running out of coal powder? No, not already. We had over 200. Okay, oops. There is my axe gone. Yeah, but this actually works. Although this not don't work. Why doesn't it? Compare damage maybe? Oh yeah, now it works. Okay, good. Now all we need to do is grab an importer. Do we have? Yeah, we have 3 already. Good. An importer. Just say, whoa. Just say here. And another cable. And the stuff will feed back into the system. Good. Now all we have to do is set a threshold for how much dark steel we actually want. Let's see, we have 10 now. For 1 stack of no, the other way around. For 1 dark steel ball, we need actually 5. So 5 dark steel. So for a whole stack is 64 times 5 leads to 320. So to produce 1 stack of dark steel balls, we need 320 dark steel. Wow, that is really a lot. I think that is wrong. I think that is actually wrong. Ball. Yeah, 5 gives us 5. So it's a ratio 1 to 1. Okay, okay, no problem there. 64 dark steel ingots leads to 64 balls. We want to have 64 balls in each all the time. So we need at least 120. And because we want to have something spare, 240. Whoa, that is wrong. Went above the amount. Well, emit signal went under the amount. Good. So this will emit a signal as long as we have less than 240 dark steel balls. I don't want to wait for that actually. 20. Yeah, it is working. Good. Now the other thing we want to do is we need the coal, the coal powder. So the way we want to do that is essentially the same way we are doing this. We are building a detector. Let me prepare the materials because I ran out of it, and then we will build the second half of the system. All right then, so I implemented the second system. It is basically exactly the same like this in terms of functionality. Just this checks coal powder. 250 coal powder. If less, this will activate the relay. The relay will activate the exporter, which exports a stack of coal into the sag mill, which will then get down into coal powder, which will get feed it back into the system. And if we look at here, oh, we are almost there actually, and we will wait for it. And it shut off. Nice. So this thing here is still running, of course, because we set up a stack of coal. To prevent that, we could just do this 64 lower, but I think it doesn't actually matter. Anyway, we could do this easily if we want to. So the next thing, which is kind of important, because this here tries to make oh, you're running out of power. Do we have power over here? Yeah, we do actually. Well, not just for now, do it like this. I will purdy that up later, of course. This here checks only if enough dark steel is in the system and then starts producing. But the thing is that it should also start checking if we have enough coal powder in the system. And if not, don't start. Because otherwise we just have iron and obsidian in the system. That doesn't make not sense at all. So you can see here, every time another coal powder gets transferred into there, this here will start running again. Should happen any moment. There you see, yeah, started running. And every time we have 64 in there. Yeah, actually we can reduce this. Just say for now 180. 180. Good. So this will eat up a while. And I think we could do this here as well. 180. Let's see, how much dark steel do we actually have? 34. Yeah, it's kind of slow, even with the capacitor. It is a really slow process. Good, but we want to check for both. We want to check if we running out of dark steel, and we check also if we have enough, let's say it, enough coal powder. There it was. So we have to compare these two, add these two. Now actually compare these two, because this has to be off and this has to be on. And only when that happens, this thing should start. So how are we gonna do it? Let's see. Remove this here and have a cable placed here. So this will not work until it gets the proper signal. This here, how do I want to do it? How do I want to do it? Oh, we have cables up here. Well, for just now, just grab a cable here. Okay. And place the detector here. Oh, now we don't have dark steel. Bear with me here. It will make sense in a second. So we are still checking for 180 dark steel. Dark steel. Compare damage. We're not. Oh, when under the amount. Yeah, okay. We have signal. Good. This is what we want. And we have a signal here. That is awesome. And now we want to trigger this here. And we want to do it with a logic gate. Let's see. We have to move it around. Good. Now you can see what is actually happening. The orange arrow will emit a redstone signal if any of these here are true. So what we want to happen is oh, we don't have space on this side. Well, let's place this on the other side then. Just here for now. This way and this way. Good. Yeah, now we have more space. Grab a little bit of redstone. Redstone. Good. And now let's see. Connect this here. Oh, this is not connecting. Is it? And this is not importing. Why is it not? Oh, because we shut it off. Okay. And check this on this side. Let's see if it works. So when we look at it like this, C must be off and B, A must be on. So we have something like this. Keep previous redstone signal, emit redstone signal. Yeah, sadly it's not working. I think we have to use a repeater. Maybe a block? Do I have any blocks on me? Just give me andesite. Why not? Here. Yeah. Good. Now this is activating because we have the redstone signal on this side and no redstone signal on this side. So this is checking 180. Let's see. Whoops. Coal powder. Let's get the coal powder out. Now the system is producing coal powder because we're running out of coal powder. The logic gate compares. This must be off to turn this on, so it turns off. Of course, this is still producing, and we could turn this even off also with a redstone signal. It's easy. We can just say here, redstone mode, activate with signal, and then route the signal just over here, like this. And now it's activating. You see? Pretty easy, although we are not doing it right now. So this is how the system is supposed to work, and it is actually working. So now we have more than enough cold powder in the system. This turns off, which leads to this turning on and this producing dark steel again. Now all we have to do left is producing automatically dark steel balls, and I think we could use what? Also, I can't step up because I would hurt my head. I was wondering why I can't step up here. Stupid buster. To produce the dark steel balls, we can actually use exactly the same system. Just check if we have dark steel balls in the system, and if not, produce them. Pretty simple, pretty easy. And we can just do that with a crafter. Yeah, we just need a crafter tier 1. Pretty easy, really. Just like this. This is sugar now. We don't need sugar. We just give it the recipe for dark steel ball and feed it back into the system. And then the exporter will feed the dark steel balls into the according sag mills. Pretty easy. Nice. So we automated something. Of course, this is not really pretty, and I have to purdy it up quite a bit, implement the system somewhere. Well, I guess we could keep it in the middle of the room actually, because this is just workspace area and doesn't have to be beautiful, but at least we could hide the cables underneath in the ground with cable facades on top. Good. So we automated something that is the innermost purpose of a modded Minecraft series, and we did it successfully. Great. So I hope you liked it. If so, please leave a like and leave a comment. I always love to read what you have, what you feel about the series, what you feel about the stuff I built. You can leave suggestions what I should do next, or give me advice and tips for what I am doing wrong or I could do better. So please leave me a comment, leave me a like, and subscribe if you haven't done that already. And we will see us again in the next one, guys. Take care of yourself and rock on.